This week on Cal High Sports Bay Area, great league games from all around the Bay Area. We'll have Dublin battling De La Salle. SI takes on Bellarmine, and Oakland Tech meets Fremont.
We have great girls hoops with Logan battling Irvington, soccer with Bellarmine and Sarah, and the Lee soccer player playing on the U.S. Deaf national team. It's all next on Cal High Sports Bay Area.
Welcome to Cal High Sports Bay Area here at the Silver Creek Sportsplex. I'm Robert BRAUNSTEIN.
And I'm Marissa LOVUS. We begin tonight in Brentwood, where the Heritage Patriots are having a stellar season at 16-2, all alone in first place in the Bay Valley League.
Yeah, the Patriots this week taking on a Freedom team just one game back with a 13-4 overall record. Two top teams meeting on Tuesday night. The Heritage student section all amped up on a Tuesday night as the Patriots host the Freedom Falcons. First quarter, Freedom's on the shot, but Anthony Dennis makes the big-time block. Dennis takes it all the way downtown, lays it in, drawing the foul. 13-9 Patriots lead heading into the second. Second quarter action now, the Patriots keep it coming. It's Khalil Freeman to Charles Stanford. Stanford finds Channing Tittle in the key, and Tittle gets the bucket. Heritage ahead, 24-10. Still in the second, it's Tyrese Mack to Jacob Williams to Stanford, back to Williams. Williams for three. Swish. Patriots up 31-12 at the half. Third quarter now, and the Falcons looking alive. It's Andrew Mork on the bounce to Trevon O'Neal. O'Neal gives it back to Mork, who pulls up and drains the three. 41-26. The Falcons still down by 15. Under 2 minutes left in the third, and it's a loose ball that Tyrese Mack picks up and takes to the rack for a one-handed rip for Mack. Patriots lead 50-33 at the end of the third. Near the end of the game now, the Falcons still down. It's Jared Stokes to Nathan Riddle, and Riddle knocks down a solid three, but too little too late as the Patriots lock down another win to remain in first place. Final score 62-45.
We get straight to the action in this one, starting with Piedmont Hills. Wayne Cook catches the pass and goes straight to Damari Floyd, who knocks down the triple. And more Pirates here. It's Goose Person over to Aaron Williams. Williams down low to Floyd, who not only gets the bucket but draws the foul. Silver Creek really struggling to find offense in the first, but it's Adi Jaw rolling off the defender. He gets the lucky roll to go, score 24-6 Piedmont still. And the home team continuing to fight, though. Kyle Navarro dribbles into the paint for the bucket. Great hustle play there by Navarro. But back come the Pirates. Brandon Lowe going back to the big man, Damari Floyd. Floyd with 28 points in the game, and he was on fire. Third quarter, Piedmont Hills not letting up. Person takes it down the court before going to Williams for the lay-in and the 45-19 advantage. There was no stopping Damari Floyd on this night. The big man came to play, another big bucket there. And everyone getting into the mix for the Pirates. Joka Walker this time on the assist to Goose Person for the long-range shot, and that is good from three land. And we like to give everyone credit here at Cal High, so here's John Wu taking it to the rack. John going right around the defender there. And teamwork makes the dream work off the miss. It's Ambrose Revitt coming up with the second chance opportunity bucket. And Piedmont Hills cruises to victory to remain undefeated in league at 7-0 in the Blossom Valley East.
The Homestead girls getting ready to take on visiting Los Gatos early on. Homestead attacking off the corner kick. The ball headed over to Olivia Weeks, who heads it on net. Los Gatos keeper Emily Vendasius punches it, and it's cleared safely away by Caroline Demore. Scoreless in the second half as Sophie Lloyd taps it ahead to Vanessa Castillo, who gets past two defenders and rockets it home to give the Mustangs a 1-0 lead. Later in the half, Lloyd with a nice ball ahead to Castillo, who collides with the defender. The Cats wanted a call, they didn't get it, and that's a 2-0 lead for Homestead. Los Gatos battling back. It's a free kick here. Saving Bavolsik places it nicely into the box where Haley Sayed settles and fires, and the Cats are down just one goal. Late in the game, Los Gatos desperate for the equalizer. Kelly Keedy across to Isabella Scott, but a fine save by the Mustangs' Mishra Reed, who had a great game in net as Homestead wins it 2-1.
Each week, the Rica Center brings us the Players of the Week.
The announcement made in a wrap, produced by the Hip Hop Department at the Rica Center. Here are this week's Players of the Week.
Rica Center. We back, Players of the Week. Yo, From the Las Lomas Knights, the name is Devin Payne. My man took flight, flew higher than a plane. Quite a performance if you ask me, it's hard to comprehend how he looked so easy when he finished in the lane. He'll let you know he got game, 29 points like damn. If you're playing him, you know the weather got rain. If you want it, you can get it in the veins. Vital like the blood that is running through his veins. Now Darion Trammell has been something else. Only a junior, not even close to his final self. Unbelievable stealth, top of the shelf. Bullets from 3, he has been dropping them shells. Yo, made it, couldn't handle Trammell down the stretch. Ended up with almost 30 points, finished the match. Hard working power like his Mac of the Lash. Everyone on him get exposed, mismatch.
Your orthopedic specialists bring us great advice on sports-related injuries every week. Here's Dr. Murali Murthy with this week's tip.
In kids, flat feet, or pes planus, is a fairly common and usually painless condition that occurs when the inside of the arch fails to form well. In most kids who have flexible flat feet, where the ankle and hind foot can twist normally, symptoms are rarely seen, and research shows that there are no major issues in the future. If there is any achiness in the feet, ankles, or knees, this can usually be treated with an orthotic. Physical therapy can be helpful in strengthening the muscles that help control the arch. Only on rare occasions is surgery necessary. Certain situations, however, may be more of a red flag. Inflexibility with the twisting motion of the ankle may be a sign of abnormal joint formation. Tightness of the Achilles tendon is also a sign of potential joint problems in the future. These situations should be evaluated by an orthopedic pediatric specialist or an orthopedic foot and ankle specialist to get a proper diagnosis and to prevent bigger problems down the road.
Coming up, it's the Block Construction NCS Blockbuster game as Dublin meets De La Salle.
And the soccer star playing for the U.S. Deaf national team. Our Stevens Creek Toyota Spirit of Achievement feature is next.
The Reiche Center's athletic programs are an elite system for college-bound and professional-level athletes. Reiche's nationally accredited coaching staff teaches students about Olympic lifting, plyometrics, and overspeed training. They value the importance of injury prevention by using PRI and DNS protocols, while also providing students physical deloading workouts in their endless pool. Interested? Well, come on by to the Reiche Center to turn your goals into a reality.
Stevens Creek Toyota is proud to support high school sports to help mold the leaders of tomorrow. Now we invite you to experience the future today with the car of the future, the all-new 2016 Mirai hydrogen fuel cell vehicle. Be the first to drive the future today, or check out the amazing new 2016 Prius Liftback. Plus, experience genuine Toyota service in our state-of-the-art facility. Drive the future right in the heart of Silicon Valley at Stevens Creek Toyota San Jose.
Block Construction Company builds the highest quality buildings that exceed the expectations of our customers throughout the Bay Area and Central Coast. Block is a strong, diverse contractor building projects that enhance our community. Block serves a variety of markets, including education, professional office, healthcare, historic preservation, mixed use, multifamily, and senior housing. Block Construction has won numerous industry awards, including being honored as one of the safest contractors in the state. Block Construction, enhancing communities for nearly 5 decades.
Hello, Totten Designs. A sales department? Yes, I can put you right through. Sales department, this is Nate. Human resources, technical support. Hold, please.
You work hard to grow your business.
Yes. I can totally do that for you.
Working together, we can help your business thrive. Wells Fargo. Together we'll go far.
Back at the Plex with our Block Construction NCS Blockbuster game. The Dublin Gales are having a stellar season, 18-1 overall, 6-0 in the East Bay League coming into this game.
Right, the Gales taking on the other 6-0 team in the league, De La Salle, this week. It's our NCS Blockbuster game. Our Danielle Alvari was there.
Blockbuster game, yeah.
Well, this may be a blockbuster game, but really what it's going to be is a record buster because both De La Salle and Dublin are 6-0 in league right now, which means someone is leaving with their first league loss. For De La Salle, they're going to be looking to a lot of key players, including senior Connor O'Day. You know that kid's going to be dropping in some buckets. As for Dublin, Timmy Falls, that's what the coaches say is the guy to watch. It's De La Salle and Dublin in a blockbuster matchup, and only one team can stay undefeated in league play. As you can see, the De La Salle six-man showed up big for this one. First quarter, De La Salle point guard Colby Orr gets it over to Emeka Udenyi. Udenyi is short on time and takes it down the middle, spins, and it's in. Spartans up 4-2. The Gales are able to keep up, though. Here's Connor Jackson on the drive. He pulls up for the short jumper. In it goes. 8-6, Spartans heading to the second. Second quarter, Udenyi with the ball. He kicks it out to Connor O'Day. It's O'Day for three. He gets it to fall. Spartans in control 21-12 at the half. Third quarter, Gales kicking it into gear. It's Cole McMahon to Timmy Falls. Falls takes it to the hoop, makes it, and one. Gales down by 10 now. Later in the third, Orr with the ball, and he decides to take it straight to the bucket for two, but the Gales bring it within 6 points heading to the fourth. Fourth quarter, De La Salle ball, but it gets loose, and Steven Houston grabs it for the Gales, passes to Jared Smart. Smart back to Houston, and Houston lays it in. Gales down 46-44 with under 40 seconds left. Moments later, it's Udenyi to Eric Headley to Justin Pratt, and Pratt is good for three with 15 seconds left. The Spartans secure league win number 7. Final score 51-45. After the game, I caught up with Connor O'Day and Justin Pratt to hear about those crucial final seconds.
That was a big part of the game right there. I mean, we work on that every day in practice, those kickouts, so he stepped up and knocked it down.
I knew it was coming from the start. We practiced that every day in practice. Eric, my teammates in the post, kick out three. I just knew once he had it there and he saw me, I knew from the start it was going to go down.
Danielle Alvari in Concord with the blockbuster game.
The Logan girls talking things over before facing second place Irvington Tuesday night. We start with the Colts, and off the miss, it's Felicity Fa'aita with the rebound and the second chance opportunity. Great hustle by Logan early in this one. And then just a few plays later, it's Kat DeLeon rolling off the defender before going down low to Jessica Kay for the lane, and the Colts clicking on all cylinders. Irvington trailing, trying to make a dent into the Logan lead. Erica Bruciagi catches the pass and knocks down the shot off board there. But back comes Logan. De Leon passes to Kay in the paint. First shot no good, but Kay cleaning up on the boards. Score 48-20 visitors. Irvington still playing hard. Mariah Dunlap gets the assist and hits from downtown. All net for Mariah. But just too much Colts in this one. India Williams all the way down the court gets the pass and bucket Logan up pretty handily in the third. And then it's Williams again. Check out Williams. She maneuvers through defenders, dribbles into the paint, and delivers. Williams doing her job as a forward. The Colts undefeated in league for a reason. Kim Oslet also showing off down low with the deuce, and James Logan gets the victory with a final of 82-36 and in sole possession of first place in the Mission Valley League.
Each week, Stevens Creek Toyota brings us stories of athletes who have overcome adversity in their lives to succeed in school and in sports.
Marissa, tonight we meet the feisty forward on the Lee soccer team succeeding on a national level despite not being able to hear the sounds of soccer. Another day of practice for the Lee girls varsity soccer team. Working hard in front is senior Dani Wheeler. The sounds of the game for Dani are much different than for her teammates.
I grew up being deaf, and I've had hearing aids since I was 3 years old. I went to a school that has a deaf program, and there's interpreters like Janelle here. So I also had speech therapy, so I can learn both, and I can speak both.
With the help of speech therapy at a very young age, Dani speaks very well. Her hearing aids give her some help, but mostly she reads lips, and her sign language interpreter is at every game. Still, learning your child is deaf was tough news for Dani's family.
I was pretty devastated. I was in denial for a long time, but knew that we had to support her and help her, and got some good help from good people. So at the age of 3, she was aided. We started her in speech therapy classes right away. So she learned to communicate in other ways. She learned to visually communicate using sign language and reading lips.
It is difficult on the field because everyone is around me and I can't see everyone's lips because I mostly lip read. But I have an interpreter on the field next to the coach, so if I don't hear them, then I look over.
Dani is a huge success both at school and on the soccer pitch. Dani is a member of the United States Deaf National Team, proud to represent her country.
I thought it was a great experience at first. I was really nervous because it was my first time playing without hearing aids, but afterwards I got used to it because it helped me look up and around the field so I can see the other teammates. But overall, it's been pretty amazing.
I think it's great for her to be able to represent her country and work with girls that are just like her. I think she has a really good time with it. We'd like to see the area have a lot of more attention to the hard of hearing national team.
DANI is thrilled to be playing her senior season at Lee after coming back from 2 separate ACL tears. DANI has shown great character, staying positive, maintaining her grades, and tearing it up on the field.
I'm really, really happy for her. She has had a lot of challenges in her life, and I can't imagine how difficult it is for her not to be able to hear absolutely everything. She's had a lot of challenges in her young life, and as a mom, I feel like I just want to go in and fix all of that for her. But watching her deal with such adversity, I know that she's going to be just fine, and I'm really proud of where she's been and how far she's come.
She's such a hard worker, and she tries to listen to everything we say, and she does the best she can, and she just works really hard for everyone, and we really appreciate it.
DANI hopes to play soccer next year at Gallaudet University, a deaf college in Washington, D.C. DANI encourages other deaf girls to go out and try playing sports.
I say just go for it. I mean, if you really want to play, then just keep pushing hard. I mean, I've had to start over twice because I've torn both my ACLs. It was a tough journey, but I worked my way up to it, and I'm so glad to be known that I'm on the national team because there's a lot of hard work.
DANI and her team are doing very well this year, all alone in first place, and now looking forward to the playoffs.
Yeah, they're having great success this year on the field.
Yeah, great job.
Yes, all right. Each week this season, Panera Bread Restaurants brings us the Coach of the Week award. The winning coach will receive a gift card from Panera Bread. Use their new app for super fast ordering and pickup. This week's Coach of the Week is St. Ignatius head coach Rob Marcelletti. The Wildcats had another fine week last week to go 16-1 on the season, 7-0 in the West Catholic League. Rob Marcelletti, this week's Panera Bread Coach of the Week. We want to let you know the World Games Basketball and Video Tournament is coming up again this June 23rd through 25th at the Santa Clara County Fairgrounds. The games to be played on 4 new courts with all teams invited to compete, boys and girls ages 8 to 19. Sign up now for team discounts. Coming up, Branham takes on Lee for the top spot in the Blossom Valley West.
But first, here is our World Games Top 10 Girls Basketball Poll. Head over to the Silver Creek Sportsplex in South San Jose for the excitement and fun of day camps for kids ages 7 to 12. Enjoy our state-of-the-art air-conditioned facility where your superstar will receive the best training in a variety of sports in the morning. They'll experience flag football and soccer on the Bay Area's best indoor fields. They'll learn roller hockey, baseball, softball, and more. Afternoons are filled with a variety of fun activities. Sign up now for our Veterans Day and Christmas camps. Build skills, make friends, and have fun.
When did we become okay with the mystery of mystery meat? And why does it take 40 of these to make something taste like this? Today, it seems all we know for certain is that we don't always know what we're eating. That's why at Panera, 100% of our food is 100% clean. 0 artificial preservatives, sweeteners, flavors, 0 colors from artificial sources. Because we believe 100% of everyone should be able to enjoy delicious, clean food. Panera, food as it should be.
If you are injured, you want immediate help from the very best. That's why your orthopedic specialist gives your high school athletic trainer a direct line for an immediate consultation with a sports doctor. You'll get an appointment within 1 business day with access to in-house digital imaging and MRI. Many of our doctors have already teamed with local high schools to bring great care to you. Your orthopedic specialist wants you to get the best possible care as quickly as possible so you can get back in the game. Your orthopedic specialist, a comprehensive approach to sports medicine.
Hilltoppers Academy and Core Excel present the 13th Annual World Games. Join us June 23rd through 25th for this 3-day event. Santa Clara County Fair. Music provided by Wild 94.9. Show off your skills at the video game competition and be eligible to win one of the daily cash prizes. The 13th Annual World Games is a 2-day basketball tournament open to boys and girls teams ages 8 through 19. For more information about this event, visit worldgamesxii.weebly.com.
Back at the Silver Creek Sportsplex with boys basketball and the Blossom Valley West Division, where the Lee Longhorns have the only unbeaten record at 6-0, with senior Colin Hill leading the way.
Yes, but the Longhorns with just a one-game lead over second-place Branham. The Bruins with just one league loss, with senior Jarrett Powers leading the way, averaging 13 points a game. A battle for first place this week.
The Branham fans traveling across Highway 85 to cheer on their Bruins, but in the first, it's the home squad making noise. Jackson Richards to Colin Hill on the break for Lee. Branham has some talent on their squad. Point guard Jarrett Powers is part of that. Powers to Brandon Anders there. Then after a heads-up defensive play by Owen Dyer, Dylan Johnson comes up with the ball and scoops it in. 23-18 Longhorns. But Jarrett Powers would keep the Bruins close. Jarrett in his senior year and playing like this is his team. The and one would be good. Lee ends the first half on a run and would go up 10 points at halftime. Kyle Johnson to Ethan Thompson. And after intermission, the Longhorns kept the momentum going. Colin Hill from outside, 51-38. But look at this ball movement for Branham. Anders to Brendan Lopez, who dishes to Luke Sayre. And that one's pretty. Then Jarrett Powers steals the ball, and we're going the other way. Powers trying to will the Bruins back into the game, but Lee played well all night long. Colin Hill driving and dishing to Jackson Richards for two more. Then to finish it off, it's Dylan Johnston doing his thing again into traffic and somehow gets it to go. Lee runs away in the second half to a 78-58 final. Connor Smith leading the way with 16.
The ladies from Bishop O'Dowd took to the pitch on a chilly Monday night to host St. Francis. And early in the first, it's Catherine Paulson for the Lancers. She's out wide. She takes the shot and it bounces off the corner. No score just yet. Later in the first, St. Francis taking another shot, but the goalie Cameron Rooney gets the stop and Maggie Batista kicks it out of there to keep the game scoreless. But finally, the Lancers do get it in. It's a goal by none other than Mira Nemosino. 1-0 Lancers at the half. Second half now, it's Sophia Jones from St. Francis to Paulson. Paulson fires one in and finds the net. Lancers take the 2-0 lead. And under a minute left to play, the Dragons are making one last burst here. Julia Kernan-Watala on the attempt, but it's saved by Marlena Axelson. And with that, it's St. Francis taking the victory with a final of 2-0.
Once again this season, the San Jose Sharks and the Positive Coaching Alliance are teaming up to honor outstanding players trying to improve themselves, their teammates, and their respect for the game.
This week's Triple Impact competitor is Lee Junior soccer player Avery Canella. Avery had 2 goals in the Longhorns win last week. She's a true leader up front for the Longhorns. Her coach says Avery has a great work ethic and works to make the team better every day at practice.
On top of that, she has a 4.0 GPA. Avery Canella, this week's San Jose Sharks Positive Coaching Alliance Triple Impact competitor. Once again this season, One Hit Away brings us great information on concussion prevention and treatment.
Here's Darren Baca with this week's tip.
One Hit Away is encouraged by today's cutting-edge technology with head impact sensors that can alert of a concussion while playing. This does not replace the need for a doctor, but can provide more timely information for a better diagnosis. Here are the 4 types of monitoring devices you may consider in research: sport helmet sensors, headbands or skull caps with sensors, mouthpiece detection devices, smartphone or tablet apps such as CDC's Heads-Up Concussion app. One Hit Away understands your brain can change your game.
Coming up, 2 WCAL teams battle it out. It's Bellarmine and St. Ignatius.
And the soccer player with great success on the world stage, now coaching the boys of Bellarmine. We'll meet Brandi Chastain next.
Hi, my name's Tony Clifford, Chief Operating Officer at First National Bank of Northern California and former St. Ignatius Wildcat.
First National Bank of Northern California, proudly serving your community for 53 years. We live and play in this community just like you. We'd like to show you how a community bank like ours can help your business. From San Francisco all the way to Sunnyvale, we know the peninsula and we want to know you.
Try something old as something new at First National Bank of Northern California.
The San Francisco 49ers are committed to helping kids live a healthy, active lifestyle.
You're plenty fast enough. You're plenty fast. Exchange, exchange. Good. Go, 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 go.
Check out 49ers.com/YF to see how you can get involved.
Cal High Sports Bay Area is brought to you by these fine companies who care about high school sports. By the Reka Center, where goals and dreams become a reality. Wells Fargo, proud sponsor of Game of the Week. By Stevens Creek Toyota, the #1 Toyota dealership in Northern California. Stevens Creek Toyota, San Jose, it's where the deals are. Panera Bread, food as it should be. Food should taste good, it should feel good, it should do good things for you and the world around you. By DGDG.com, where we want you to be a happy car buyer. And by Top Flight Sports Academy, where student athletes are challenged to learn, grow, and own attributes that prepare them to succeed both on and off the field.
Back at the Sportsplex with this week's Game of the Week, the Peninsula South is led by the Menlo Atherton Bears, all alone in first place with a 5-0 league record.
Just one game back coming into this game is Sequoia. The Cherokees led by senior guard Najai LeBlanc Jr. and his 17 points a game. First place on the line in this week's Game of the Week, and our Taylor Lambert was there.
Now check out this national anthem right here. Best one I've seen all year. Big ups to Sequoia. Very good, very nice. Starting early, and it's the Najai LeBlanc Jr. show. Starting off hot, pulls up from straight away. And to close out the first, it's LeBlanc Jr. once again. Nothing junior about his game, like a full-grown man's game. 8-point lead for Sequoia. And early on, it was the Najai LeBlanc Jr. show behind the back to Nathan Schultz. Schultz has a great shot on him. 23-10 Sequoia. And are you tired of hearing LeBlanc Jr.'s name yet? Tough. Najai to ZIGGY LAUESE, and it's 26-10, but Menlo Atherton will work the way back a little bit. Spencer Corona with the and one, and then to start off the second half, it's more of the same. LeBlanc up to Miles Nunez and one, 40-24 Sequoia. MA trying to keep it close. Javante Hill is a player pulling up and setting it down, but Sequoia still up big. Najai, beautiful backdoor pass to Zach Benet, and Sequoia takes this one 68-58 final score. Big win for Sequoia, so we talked to him after the game.
We are out here at Socorro High School. These guys just took down a big monster in league play. Let's meet them. Yeah! Najai LeBlanc Jr., I know you've been waiting to go for a while here. You had a great game tonight. Really, you dominated the game. You controlled the flow of the game tonight. Talk about your evening.
Man, Coach always told us to push the ball, so, you know, in practice we work on pushing the ball and getting it out, getting quick buckets, and we did it really well tonight.
You mentioned the coaching staff. They're doing a great job with you guys. You guys out there, like you said, running that break, getting the ball in the hole. Talk about your coaching staff this year.
Coaching staff push us a lot during practice and make sure we're comfortable with each other. That's the biggest thing, is being comfortable with each other and trusting each other. So, you know, the coaching staff does a good job of making us bond, helping us bond.
Helping you bond, exactly. Very well said, make you have to do it. Yeah. All right, we'll go over to the man in the middle right here, ZIGGY LAUESE. Great night tonight. You got a lot of guard play, a lot of talent on this team, but you kind of make it all happen. You clean up all that dirty work. Talk about your game.
Well, first of all, we just practice. We practice hard, and, you know, our coach just keeps pushing us in practice. We take criticism, and, you know, we just feed off each other's energy.
Definitely, and you guys are kind of in control in league play right now. How do you see the rest of the season going?
We just got to keep grinding in practice. It all starts in practice. We just got to keep pushing each other and get each other better.
Awesome. Thank you very much. We'll go over to Zach Benet. We'll end with him. Another great night tonight. The fans out here in full force tonight. What do you got to say about those fans?
They really push us to do better. I mean, when you got the crowd cheering your name, it really pushes you to go as hard as you can, and we got it done tonight, so that's good.
Like I mentioned earlier, you guys are in control in league play. What are kind of the goals coming into this year, and are you meeting them right now?
Well, we already know what we want to do. We want to get to open division, hopefully make a run there. That's always been our goal, but this year I feel like we have the tools and the teammates to do it.
Hey, you guys are on track, that's for sure. Great game down here at Sequoia. Hey guys, you're on track. Take us out.
Hey.
It's a cold night out at Amador Valley as the Dons host the San Ramon Valley Wolves early in the first half. Amador Valley is on the attack. Ryan Klein winds up, but his shot goes just wide. Later on, it's Jack Dooley settling this ball with a run up the near side, and he shoots into the hands of Dons keeper Blake Stanford later in the first. Junior Nick McCambridge fires a long-range rip and finds the back of the net, putting the Wolves on the board 1-0. With 17 minutes left in the first half, Jack Mortensen passes to Holden Ganavin, who quickly shoots, but Stanford is quicker with a nice save. Second half now as Danny Tavani volleys in the crossing pass for the second goal of the night. That was a nice one. As time winds down in the second, it's a penalty kick for Dooley, and that goes in as the Wolves go on to win it 4-0 to go 7-0-1 all alone in first place. Lexus of Stevens Creek helps us honor athletes every week who volunteer in the community.
This week's Lexus of Stevens Creek Volunteer Award goes to Christine Kim from Lee High School. When Christine isn't on the court, she is volunteering her time at Good Samaritan and is a Special Olympics basketball coach at Bellarmine. Christine loves helping kids with special needs, teaching them the game of basketball, whether it be dribbling or how to shoot. It is Christine's job to prepare them for their big tournament in March. Christine talks about why it is so important to volunteer in the community.
Living in the Bay Area, I feel like I'm really privileged, more than some other people, and I think it's really good to give back and share your time to the community, whether it's money or just time. I think, especially also being a high school, I think it's just really great to give back, and I think it doesn't matter how busy you are, I think giving back is definitely something everyone should be doing.
All of our volunteer winners will be part of a scholarship contest where Lexus of Stevens Creek will split $10,000 in scholarship money between 5 of the volunteer winners.
Coming up to Oakland we go with the big game in the Oakland League. It's Fremont and Oakland Tech.
And the soccer player with great success on the world stage now coaching the boys of Bellarmine. We'll meet Brandi Chastain next.
The Oakland Tech Bulldogs are one of the very best teams in the Bay Area, with Sully Baum averaging 21 points and 6 rebounds a game.
You just can't say Sully Baum.
Sully Baum,
You got to give it a Sully Baum.
Sully Baum.
It's a big thing. The Bulldogs with a tough test this week, taking on a 14-5 Fremont team with first place on the line.
The Oakland Tech Bulldogs getting ready to take on Fremont Wednesday night. The Bulldogs took control early. Sully Baum with a nice dribble move to get past the defender, and he lays it up and in. Baum looking like Kyrie Irving early on with those dribble moves before dishing it to Cameron Reese, who throws it down with authority. Oakland Tech with a 10-point lead after 1. Second quarter, and the Tigers begin to chip away. Markel Woolley to Kajon Banks, who drives into the hoop and converts for 2 points. Fremont continuing the attack. Sirocco Fallings with the pass to Banks, and he nails a shot for mid-range, and the Oakland Tech lead now down 8 at the half. The Bulldogs trying to regain control in the second half. Marvin Hill with the lob pass to Bohm, who converts the oop for 2 points. The Tigers still hanging around. Sean Stith finds Cameron Clark at the elbow, and he makes it splash from downtown. Fremont now within striking distance. Stith drives into the hoop for the big-time lay-in to send the game into overtime. And in OT, Oakland Tech would slowly retake control. Raymond Lee to Brooklyn Sharp for 2 points. The Tigers trying for another comeback, but Sharp gets the steal, and he lays it up and in before the buzzer as Oakland Tech wins it in thrilling fashion with a final of 87-82. Sully Baum finishing the night with 30 points.
Brandi Chastain and her Bellarmine Bells getting ready to take on league rival Sarah. The Bells strike first. Sheer determination here by Chase Del Biagio, who breaks free and rifles it home. 1-0 Bells 5 minutes in. But Sarah gets the equalizer at the 18-minute mark. It's a long free kick by Josh Gonzalez to the head of Colin O'Donoghue, who flicks it home. A great goal, and we're tied at 1-1. 34-minute mark, the Padres attacking again. O'Donoghue's cross goes over to Esteban Tomas, who shows great patience, beating the keeper and scoring, and Sarah leads it 2-1 at the half. But the Bells battle back in the second half. Connor Brady on the corner kick. Cameron Haynes heads it on net. It's saved. The rebound goes to Brian Hayes. His shot is safe, but there to punch it home is Cole Hackett, and we're tied at 2-2. 81st minute, the Bells attacking again. A long throw-in goes to Del Biagio, who heads it back to Brian Hayes for the game-winning goal, as Bellarmine goes to 4-1 in league, just 1 game behind the league-leading St. Ignatius Wildcats. Each week we take you inside Cal High sports with athletes and coaches who are outstanding for a variety of reasons.
Robert, you just saw the Bells in action on the pitch, but what you didn't see is their soccer icon coach taking her World Cup game-winning talent from the highest level and teaching high school athletes from Bellarmine how to better improve their game.
Brandi Chastain is best known for her game-winning PK goal in the 1999 World Cup, a goal that forever changed women's soccer. But just 3 seasons ago, Brandi took up a new challenge, becoming an assistant coach for the Bellarmine boys soccer team.
I'm not here to stand up and say, hey, I'm the soccer legend, I know everything, and I'm going to tell you what to do. What they do know, and I think why it's important, to make sure that I share my experiences with it, because I didn't get it right all the time.
I hadn't heard any rumors going into it, so when I first heard, I was like, is this real? But then, yeah, she came to practice, and I was like, wow, it's pretty cool, and obviously, she knows so much about the game, so any sort of questions we have, she's always there to answer. It's great.
Brandi immediately came in with one thing on her mind, to make these men better on and off the field, something she learned from past coaches in her life, including her husband, Santa Clara head coach, Jerry Smith.
I want them to enjoy the experience. I want them to learn something. I want them to enjoy themselves. But yet I also want to be demanding at times and force them to be uncomfortable and come up with solutions to problems. But I think it's just the helping them juggle what's happening in their life off the field, what's happening in their academics, what's happening in their social life.
And if you attend a practice or game, you are sure to hear Brandi constantly coaching, a passion that can hardly go unnoticed.
So what happened on the breakdown there?
We try to help our players break the game down into segments so that we can manage them a little bit better. If you think about 40 minutes over time, that sometimes can be overwhelming. So, we do first 5 minutes, the next 15 minutes, the 15 minutes after that, and the last 5.
I've learned a lot from her. She's taught us a lot, actually. Yeah, every day she's telling me something new, and I always come to her, ask what I can do better to improve in my position, and she always has the most spot-on advice. So.
Chastain has a true passion for the game. When she is not at Bellarmine in the afternoon, she is assisting with the women's team at Santa Clara in the morning, forcing herself to learn how to coach different genders, especially the Bellarmine boys.
Think about the players that are around you, be more team-oriented, and when the time is right, go ahead and be physical and use that strength when necessary, but it's not just your go-to all the time. So it's been good for me too, because as I move from the lunchtime at Santa Clara to the afternoon at Bellarmine, what is something that I learned here that I can bring to this practice and then likewise the other direction?
And while Brandi might have one of the most iconic sports moments in history, the team makes sure to have her relive the moment in a very humorous way.
Sometimes the guys will score a PK and take their shirt off. That's always good.
How can I get them to see something either from a new perspective or try something that was uncomfortable, and when they get it and they have that smile on their face or that look in their eye, they own that skill or that moment, but it makes me feel really good.
Brandi's love for the game has started a new chapter in her soccer career, but also an everlasting chapter for the Bellarmine players who will forever remember their high school soccer career playing for Brandi.
And Brandi is such a big part of U.S. sports history, and the way she goes about enhancing the kids' perspective on how to get better, it really takes their ideas to a new level, and you can just tell they love having her at practice.
Yeah, and that coaching legacy with her husband at Santa Clara University, one of the best programs in the country. Pretty tough.
She gives them a lot of credit.
Yes, it does. All right. Synergy Environmental Solutions cleans up environmental hazards, asbestos, molds, and all of the dirty work for Bay Area schools, corporations, and homes. So each week, Synergy honors the athletes who do the dirty work on the field.
This week, doing the dirty work is Hannah Peterson from the Lee girls basketball team. Hannah not only knocks down the three-point shot, but draws the foul and hits the free throw for a 4-point play. Hannah Peterson, probably the best basketball player in the Peterson family, doing the dirty work just like Synergy Environmental Solutions.
Once again this year we have all of the games we shot for tonight's show available to buy either digitally or on DVD. You can go to our website and order the entire game from your favorite team. Every play can be yours. Order right now on our website.
Be sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Cal High Sports BA. Also be sure to like our Facebook page and subscribe to our YouTube site to get automatic updates on when new videos are there to watch. There's a link to it on our YouTube site at CalHighSportsBayArea.com.
Coming up, the CCS block construction blockbuster game as Bellarmine hosts St. Ignatius.
And St. Mary's battles the girls from Salesian as Cal High Sports Bay Area rolls on.
The Edge at Club Sports San Jose at Silver Creek Sportsplex is a new 8,000 square foot performance training center where athletes of all levels can build speed, agility, power, coordination, and flexibility. Our proven training methods are taught by nationally certified performance coaches to help athletes of all ages and skill levels accomplish their sports and fitness-related goals. The Edge offers a comprehensive schedule of hard-driving classes. Regardless of your current fitness condition, novice to professional athlete, The Edge has a program for you.
The Riker Center is the only facility in the Bay Area using PRI Postural Restoration Institute and DNS Dynamic Neuromuscular Stabilization exercise protocols. Tim Dempsey is only one of 33 trainers in the world certified by the Postural Restoration Institute. Students that follow these protocols will perform better in their sport by neurologically improving their body mechanics. You want to learn more? Well, come on by to the Riker Center.
It's the Start Something New sales event at South County Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Dodge Challenger SXT, just $29.99. Charger SXT, $8,500 off. All remaining Challenger and Charger Hellcats with savings up to $8,000 off the MSRP. Wow! Ram 1500 Quad Cab, just $22,888. Ram Pro Master City, just $18,888.
I doubled down and purchased 2 of these Pro Masters from Gilroy Truck Center.
What are you waiting for? Drive a little, save a lot in Gilroy.
This is Dr. Michael Miklich of Muir Orthopedic Specialists on the sideline with the Monte Vista High School Mustangs. And you're watching Cal High Sports Bay Area.
Back at the Silver Creek Sportsplex with a big game in the West Catholic League with 2 teams sporting perfect 6-0 league records.
Yes, bragging rights on the line. Bellarmine hosting St. Ignatius this week. It's our Block Construction CCS blockbuster game, and Robert was there.
Blockbuster game, yeah.
It's the Bells and Wildcats in tonight's blockbuster game, a terrific matchup between the top 2 teams in the West Catholic League. For the Bells, look for Jake Wojcik, a 6'4" junior guard who's a powerhouse for Bellarmine. On the other side for SI, Darian Trammell, their point guard, is outstanding and will try and lead his team to victory tonight. It's the Bells and Wildcats, 2 undefeated teams in league in tonight's
blockbuster game.
The Bells with a fast start. On the break, Angelo Athens to Justin Malone. 4-0 Bellarmine Bells. The Cats battling back. This is Trammell. We just talked about him, and a fancy shot here in traffic. He is really good. But Bellarmine takes an 8-point lead. Colin Denzel to Kieran Cruz, who turns and fires and banks it in. More Bellarmine as Mario Goal throws it to Kendall Stubblefield, and Big K was about to have a big night as Kendall hits one of his 2 threes in the game. But the Cats start to come back. Terrific teamwork here as Trammell tosses it to Simon Zacks, back to Trammell, and that's how you run the break. Trammell inside now to the big man, Jaden Roberts. He's a sophomore. It's a 5-point Bell lead. Second half now, and the Cats comeback continues. Roberts hands off to Brandon Beckman for 3. Big quarter for Big K as Stubblefield grabs the loose ball, takes it to the rack, and 1. He's strong. And here comes Stubblefield again. Big K all the way to the rack with a short bank shot. The Bells lead is back to 9, 43-34. Back and forth we go. SI's Matthew Redmond for 3. That's money. The Cats take the lead here as Roberts tosses inside to a wide open Redmond. It's 52-51 SI. But Wojcik draws the foul, and with 5 stitches in his chin, mates them both. Down by 1.8 to play, and the Bells' Ike Ogbogu gets the steal. The quarterback from the football team sealing the win. We talked with Big K after the game about the Bells' big win.
Only undefeated team in Dub Cal. It's a great feeling. We came out here and played our hearts out, let them come back a little, but we held our ground, and that's what we do.
The St. Mary's Panthers getting ready to take on Salesian Tuesday night, and it was all defense in the early going. Kennedy Villa looking for the lane, but Angel Jackson is right there for the block. The Lady Pride now looking to get something going on offense, but St. Mary's Carolyn Gill comes up with a big-time rejection. Gill doing more work on both sides of the court. She knocks down her shot from mid-range to give the Panthers a 3-point lead after 1. Salesian looking to keep pace. Tymaine Lisa Hardy gets the floater to go off the backboard and into the hoop. The Lady Pride still on the attack. Tycia Fleming with a no-look dish to Michaela Edwards, and she lays it up and in. Panthers trying to stay within striking distance. Gill finds Kayla Rosemont in the paint, and she gets those 2 points and a foul, but Salesian would have a 3-point lead at the half. To the second half we go. Salesian takes control. Edwards Jackson for the easy lay-in, and St. Mary's not giving up without a fight. Gill with a nice pass to Rosemont, who gets that shot to go in. But the Lady Pride would pull away. Jackson and Lisa Hardy to Sydney Stewart, and she nails it from downtown as Salesian gets the victory 47-38. It's Jackson and Stewart leading the way for the Salesian Pride.
Each week, the San Jose Earthquakes and Valley Health Plan bring us the soccer players of the week.
This week's girls soccer player of the week is Ariana Nino from Foothill High School. Ariana broke a 2-2 tie against Monte Vista last week with a 45-yard free kick with under 2 minutes left in the game to win the game.
And this week's boys soccer player of the week is none other than goalkeeper JT Carlson from San Ramon Valley High School. JT is a senior captain for the Wolves and turned a beauty last week in a win against Foothill. Carlson leads the SRV defense this year with just 5 goals allowed in 10 games.
Very impressive. Each week we bring you tips on how to use Adobe products to make great team videos and highlight reels.
Here's Robert in the office with this week's tip.
Adobe Premiere Pro makes it really easy to make a green screen to create a background for your favorite player. We want to put the scene we shot with Maddie Duncan in front of a graphic we made in Photoshop. When you shoot the green screen, make sure the background is well lit on its own, separate from the foreground. Place the clip of the athlete on top of the background layer. Premiere Pro has a great new tool called the Ultra Key. Drag that effect onto the clip, then go to the Effects Controls tab. Use the eyedropper to get the exact color you want keyed out, and there you go. To eliminate the sides, use the crop effect. Crop left, then crop right. We don't want Maddie to cover up the graphic, so we go back to Effect Controls in the motion area to move her over to the left. An easy way to make a great-looking background to feature your favorite player. Coming up, girls hoops with two of the Bay Area's best as Mitty meets Carondelet.
But first, here is the World Games Top 10 Boys Basketball Poll.
Cal High Sports Bay Area is brought to you by these fine companies who care about high school sports. By Muir Orthopedic Specialists, providing leading-edge care to athletes of all ages. First National Bank of Northern California, your community business bank. By the Silver Creek Sportsplex, the Bay Area's premier sports and fitness destination. Block Construction, together building greatness. And by South County Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. Drive a little, save a lot.
Two of the very best girls basketball teams in the Bay Area met this week in a CCS versus NCS matchup. The Mini Monarchs are ranked among the very best teams in the nation, with sophomore Haley Jones leading the Monarchs with 15 points and 8 rebounds a game.
Yeah, they are awesome. The Monarchs meeting an outstanding Carondelet team, though, this week. The Cougars are 13-5 overall and undefeated in the East Bay League. The best in girls hoops on display at Carondelet this week.
Good-looking group of fans at the game excited for this powerhouse matchup. Early in the first, Maddie Holland and Mitty with the baseball pass to Haley Jones. Jones, just a sophomore, she'll be scary in a couple of years. And sticking with the Monarchs, it's Talia Garza returning the favor to Maddie Holland, and the visitors are up 4. But Carondelet not going anywhere. Allie Bamberger to Brianna Simonich, one of the 3 triples for Brianna. Then the Cougars will get out on the break. Mava Dwiggins with a superb hesitation move passes to Bamberger, but Carondelet still down 3. Right before the half, Mitty widens their lead. Helena Hill gives Chrissy Miyahara the open 3. And then after the intermission, the Monarchs remained hot. Nicole Blakes to Holland, back to Blakes, and it's a 10-point Mitty lead. Carondelet trying to stay in it. Alex Brown to Erica Miller, who puts it in, but the lead would continue to grow. Mitty running away with it in the second half. Haley Jones whips it out to Helena Hill, who drains the long 2 for a 6-point lead. And we'll finish it off with a little Charisma Ortiz. She passes to Maddie Holland, who hits the runner as Mitty overcomes Carondelet 64-48. Holland leading the way with 16 points, Jones with 12, and Hill with 10.
Another top girls basketball team is the squad from Palo Alto.
The girls preparing for their big league game against Los Gatos by meeting with 99.7 Now's Strawberry at the Rikes Center this week.
Hey, we're at the Rikes Center in Menlo Park, the premier training facility on the peninsula where goals are achieved. And I'm with the Vikings of Palo Alto High School. Say hello to these ladies. These ladies who won CCS last year, were second in the league last year. Maya, so far you girls are undefeated. Does this feel familiar to you?
Yeah, definitely. We have a great history as a team. We have done great in the past, and it feels like we're on that same trajectory. Last year we had a much rougher start, so I have even higher hopes this year.
Goals. We got goals around here. Lauren, let's talk about these field goals you guys are shooting. You guys are draining a lot of threes. Like, as a high school team, a lot of three-point shots are being made. Coach is just giving you the green light to let it rain like that?
Yeah, we don't have a lot of posts, so we have to take advantage of our guards, and our coach gives us the green light. Everyone shoots threes, especially Carly Leong, so.
Do you guys do anything cool afterwards? Like, you just leave it hanging? Like, anything yet?
On the bench, we do some cool cheers.
Yes!
So.
All right, keep draining these threes. Skylar, a lot of history with these girls, and not just the 4 years at Palo Alto. Some of you guys have been on the court for how many years? Since when?
Well, I've been playing with Lauren Koyama and Maya Lati since I was in probably 4th grade. And since then, Carly I've been playing with since I was probably in 7th grade. We've all known each other for a really long time. We've all gone to school with each other for a long time, and we all love each other a lot. So it's great to sort of have that chemistry from the past and now the present.
Nice.
So.
Yeah, ball is life, right?
Ball is life.
Absolutely, absolutely. My name is Strawberry. Radio is life for me, so check me out on 99.7 Now every night starting at 7. These girls have a huge game against Los Gatos. We're going to check highlights from the rivalry next. But first, Palo Alto Vikings, take it away.
There you go, right here. Let's go back on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Let's go, Vice!
2 claps and a yes?
Yes.
Head coach Sammy Palisso and the Wildcats getting ready to take on Palo Alto, first place on the line. We start with the Vikings. Maya Lothi goes around defenders before passing to Lauren Koyama on the perimeter. Koyama rattles that one home for 3. The Vikings dominated much of the first and second quarter. Lothi again on the assist, this time to Nora DANI down low in the paint. Pally up 12. And we head into the third quarter. The Wildcats looking to get on a run. Alex Anthony doing her job down low. She gets the deuce, score 34-17 visitors. LG did have superb defense in the third, keeping Pally to this 3-point shot by Carly Leong. Fourth quarter now, the Los Gatos Wildcats continue to fight. Josie Despairs maneuvers her way down low. The ball finally rolls in, and it's 38-25. Pally still up, and the Wildcats played hard until the end. Anthony this time on the assist to Corey Sandell for the jumper to pull within 9. But the Vikings would hold on in the end. Koyama keeps the ball moving before going to her fellow guard Leong for the bucket. And Palo Alto gets the victory with a final of 44-36 to remain undefeated in league. Leon and Koyama leading the way for the Palo Alto Vikings.
This week's Be Happy play goes to San Ramon Valley and Nick McCambridge. Nick with a spectacular goal from way far out. His teammates stoked, Nick stoked, and the Wolves very happy in this week's Be Happy play. Go to dgdg.com to find out how you can be a happy car buyer.
Coming up, it's the Service by Medallion Play of the Week. So many great plays. We'll see who wins next.
But first, here is this week's training tip from our good friends at the Rikus Center.
Hi guys, my name is Coach Robert here at the Rikus Center. Today's training tip is how to do a proper medicine ball slam. What we want to make sure is that when we start, the ball is over our head, right? Elbows are fully extended, butt is squeezed, we're on our toes, right? So we get the full extension through, and he's gonna go ahead and slam. You want to make sure that when they end the position, they're in the squat, the back is nice and flat, their abs are already engaged the whole time, their knees are behind the toes, and the toes are nice and straight.
Service by Medallion presents the Play of the Week every week.
The winner this year gets a hat and a backpack from Service by Medallion, and of course an invitation to our end of the season awards banquet at Levi's Stadium May 22nd, thanks to the San Francisco 49ers. Here it is, the Play of the Week.
Play of the Week.
We start with Carolyn Gill from St. Mary's. She sees the ball about to go up and comes in for the big-time swat. Out to the pitch, and it's the Padres' Josh Gonzalez on the free kick to the head of Colin O'Donoghue for the goal. That's just good teamwork there. Check out this three from Corey Sandell. I can't believe she made that. And the Play of the Week goes to Cameron Reese. He takes the handoff and goes up for the big-time dunk. One more time, it's Cameron Reese with the Play of the Week. We'll see you in 113 days.
That's the Play of the Week, and that's Cal High Sports Bay Area for this week. Thanks for watching. I'm Robert Braunstein.
And I'm Marissa Levis. Be sure to join us next week to see how one soccer player has excelled on the field despite losing a loved one. We'll see you then.